Thank you. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Most of you know me as David. However, there are only a handful of people in this world that know me as SoCo. Does anybody know what SoCo is? SoCo is a liquor drink called Southern Comfort. Now does anybody know what SoCo is? I was given the name SoCo by one of my best friends as a nickname, or he gave it to me for the reason of a trail name. Everybody who hikes the Appalachian Trail is given a trail name. You don't use people's real name while you're hiking the trail. You use another name, a trail name, or a nickname. Mine was SoCo. He gave me this because he said I was always so comforting to him. SoCo. And we dabbled in a little bit of SoCo as well. But I'll get to the AT in a second. I grew up in LaGrange, Georgia, which is right on the Georgia-Alabama line. I don't like to tell a lot of people that. But I really grew up in Athens, Georgia. I spent the majority of my early years and most of my life there. I played a lot of soccer growing up. I made varsity team my freshman year. Our school was 2,500 people and under. It was one of the largest school districts in the state. We went 16-0 my freshman year. We won state champions, and we were deemed by the National High School Athletics Sporting Association as #1 in the nation my freshman year. We placed third my sophomore year, fourth my junior year, and we placed second my senior year, which was awesome. However, we got beat 12-1 in the state championships. I was awarded the Coaches Award my freshman year, MVP defense my junior year, and overall team MVP my senior year, which is incredible awards to be given to me. I had numerous opportunities to go to Division I, Division II schools in college, but my idea was college was partying and girls. So I'll give you a short rundown of something that happened that changed my life forever. We were coming up to Asheville on spring break, coming to come see Fish at the Civic Center. And my roommate's best friend came up from Clemson, met us at our dorm room, and we all rode together. Well, before we left, we stopped at the Dills Supermarket in Hiawassee, Georgia, to get a last little bit of food for the weekend. We're in the middle, about to check out. My roommate's best friend goes back and uses the restroom and says, "I'll meet you guys in a second." We check out, head out to the car. Get out to the car, next thing we see is my roommate's best friend running out with 2 cases of beer. Under his hand, he throws them in the back of the truck and says, "Go, go, go!" We're like, okay, so we go. He stole the beer. We got away, had a great vacation up here in Asheville. It was a lot of fun. Got back to school that Sunday. My roommate and I are standing in line. His friend had already gone back to Clemson. We're standing in line and feel his taps on our shoulders. It was a police officer. He was arresting us for conspiracy to steal alcohol. So we spent the night in jail. And the next morning, got back to school, had letters under our dorm room. They were suspending us for 2 weeks from college. It's bad when you get suspended from college. I didn't even know that was possible. We were, not only that, but this 2-year school asked us to not return the next year. So I finished up my semester. I turned 2 Ds, 2 Fs, and an incomplete under dorm arrest, 2 As, 2 Bs, and a C. My parents were somewhat happy with my time at Young Harris. I got home, started working. I was working 3 jobs. I kid you not, I was actually a bouncer at one of the largest bars in Athens, Georgia. Not a very big town. When I was done, I was done with working so many jobs. I was tired of life. I needed to just get out and find out who I really was. So I went to hike the Appalachian Trail. It starts in Georgia and ends in Maine. It's 2,174.2 miles, give or take. I started March 21st, 2004. I was 19 years old. I ended 5 months later, August 21st, 2004, and I successfully conquered this AT through hike. When you hike the AT and complete it, you're given one of these little, I framed it, but little patches. It says 2,000 miler. Interesting thing about this, if I were to hold up a Super Bowl ring next to this 2,000 mile mark, there are more people that have a Super Bowl ring, winning ring, than have a 2,000 miler patch. I thought I was pretty special for doing that. Well, I moved back home, started working this dead-end job, really didn't know what was going on. Called my sister, I said, "I've been praying for this job. I need a job. I don't know what God wants me to do." And she said, "Well, you know what, my church is hiring a youth pastor." I was standing outside, and I kid you not, I started feeling all giggly and warm, and the moon had just gotten so bright behind me, it was almost like a light bulb going off over my head. And I was like, oh, maybe that's what God wants me to do. So 6 years has gone, and I've been a youth pastor ever since then. I was married about a year later after finding that call to youth ministry to my lovely wife, Claire. And then 4 years after that, we had our son, John Hodges. I kid you not, he was born on 10/10/2010. He is almost 10 months on the 10th. My father-in-law calls him fertilizer. I don't really get it, but you see, life goes by so fast, and I think we just need to appreciate every moment that we have, because really in all, it is what it is. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.